What's up, YouTube? What's up, guys? How you guys doing? I hope you're blessed today. I know I am. With my lovely wife here. There she goes. She ignoring me right now, but that's all right. We did a little workout today. This is going to be an update of lifestyle video. Okay. I lied to you. I told you I was going to update you on my weight. And I really can't, because I don't know what it I don't know what it is. But I would tell you this: I feel good. I feel really good. I don't know if I really have lost, but my clothes feel better, right? And that's the thing, man. That's why I don't like to really harp on weight, because I'm beginning to work out more right now. So I know my muscles are beginning to start building a little bit. Nothing crazy, of course, right? Just, but anytime you replace muscle with weight, muscle is heavier than weight, okay? So that's when people get discouraged, because they don't see the weight loss on the scale, right? And that's discouraging at times. That's why I just don't like to harp on that scale, right? I like the process is what's important for me, right? So, and I'm doing well with that. So I'm still on track. Everything is going well. My eating is pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna say it's been the best, but it's been pretty good. Okay. I'm about to really start hard. I finally, guys, you might have heard me mention some what do you call it? Bands. What do you call them? Stretch bands, workout bands, or whatever you call them, right? I've been waiting for these things for a long time. It's almost 6 months, huh? Yeah, it's been about 6 months, right? And I could, when I first started shopping for them, you could just go on Amazon and find some bands, but they look cheap, right? And so I did a little research and, came across these bands. These supposed to be the greatest things ever. Cadillac of, workout bands, right? And they just took forever to come in, right? They kept giving us excuses about, just materials, lack of materials. And that could be legit, because of the pandemic, because of lack of, production in a lot of different fields, raw materials, So I'm not saying it's not legit. It's just that when you pay for something, and they basically say they didn't, if they had said it was on back order, or if they had said that it would be shipped when production starts back up, something of that manner, then I could have understood. But when I ordered, it was like they're ready, and they were far from being ready. So I finally got them. I'm just playing with them right now. I haven't really. I'm gonna work out. In fact, tonight, that's what I want to do: work out a routine to try to get that going, because they are really good. Now, the time it took to get them is a little frustrating, but the quality, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the quality, right? And the level of resistance. That's what it's called, resistance bands. Kev, keep talking. You'll get the verbiage right. So it's resistance bands, right? And the resistance that it gives you, they claim to give 350 pounds of resistance with, up to 350 pounds. So you can vary with your different exercises, 100 to whatever it is, right, for your, different exercises. And it goes all the way down. I got the additional bands that have the smaller resistance, so you can still get like your 10 to 20. So you can add, like a 60 pound resistance with a 20 pound and get you 100 pound, things like that, right? So it's very versatile, and the resistance is pretty good. I'm very happy with it. So the quality I'm happy with. Not the time it took to get them, but that's neither here or there. They're here now. Let's focus on the positive and not the negative, right? So that's going to start going. Guys, I haven't been uploading because my work situation is changing, right? Everything is fluid, and I'm just not having a lot of time to do. I'm doing so many other things right now. But the weather is getting a little bit better. I'm starting to dial in when I can work out. So I'm going to set a goal this month. So I've already did 2 workouts. They wasn't very impressive, but I'm gonna do 80 miles of walking this month. All right. So I only got 5 miles in 2 walks. Right. I'm gonna, once I get going, 5 miles are going to be in 1 walk a lot of times. So I'm just getting back into it. Right. I've done a few, but I'm not consistent enough to really get. And today was an odd day. Me and wifey came out. We did a little bit, but we just, neither one of us really, really felt it. We did it. We came out, and that's one of the other things, man. That's important, right? You're not always going to kill it. Some days you're going to be off, but if you put some work in, it's better than nothing, right? It's better than sitting on that couch, right? So we got a little work in. It wasn't obviously our best, and in fact, we were a little disappointed because we wasn't able to put in what we wanted to, but we got something in, and that's what's important. So another thing I want to talk on, and I did a little research, and I got some things I want to talk about when it comes to this. I wanted to mention about water and your water intake, right? Water is very important, whether you're on a diet or whether you just trying to live a healthy lifestyle. Water is extremely, you have to be hydrated. It helps with your digestive. It helps with so many other things with your body, right? It just helps your body function, right? You must consume water to live. It's just basics, right? So a lot of subjects come up, a lot of topics or conversation, I should say, come up about what kind of water should you drink, right? So at one point, I heard that distilled water was really big, and that's something you really need to jump on. And I did that, and there's some merit to that. I get that. The spring water deal. I'm not big on spring water. What I'm big on is alkaline. I heard alkaline had a huge health benefit, right? And now off the bat, now I did a little research before I did this video because I wanted to come to you with some little knowledge, not just hearsay. And be honest, most of my knowledge was hearsay, right? So, but I will say this: I've drank spring water, and I'm not a big fan of it. Distilled water, it's better, I feel, than spring water. I'm not a huge fan of it. So a lot of times I was drinking purified, right? Your purified waters, right? Very good tasting water. I love the taste of it. And a lot of people might say, well, taste of water is just water, right? But when you start trying to consume a large amount of water, you start realizing the taste. You start understanding the taste. And I'll just give you a few tips, right? So one thing I noticed, I used to drink a lot of water over ice, right? And I think that distorts the taste because you start tasting the ice. And ice isn't always the best tasting. Over time, if you're drinking ice, if you're drinking a soda or drinking some tea over ice, you're not going to notice it because the flavors are going to disguise that ice taste, the taste of the ice. Okay, when you just and my wife, she used to eat ice a lot, and she was very particular about the ice that she would get because I realized it was the taste. She was tasting the ice. It had a taste to it, right? So when you drink water over ice, you're going to start getting that taste. And sometimes you might like the taste. I don't know. Personally, I don't. So I like to drink my water straight out of the bottle, no ice. So I try to put it in the freezer, get it really cold. Sometimes it gets a slush, right? And I drink my water like that. When sometimes when I'm in the truck, the last truck I had, it was temporary. It didn't have a refrigerator. So I had to drink my water. I didn't want it over ice. So I just drank it, just tap, right? So when you drink water like that, you're going to taste the differences, the little differences in water, right? So purified, I think, is one of the best. And, brands, I think, are not really important. I think it's really just what type of water it is: spring water, distilled water, or purified, right, or alkaline. I think that's most of the categories, right? And I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big fan of spring water. So, and I'm okay with distilled. I could drink distilled without an issue. But I really like purified, and I truly like alkaline. And I want to get on alkaline because alkaline, supposedly, of course, alkaline is probably the most expensive water. Now, you could get some expensive waters that's just, they just want an arm and a leg for their water, and it could just be spring water, right? And they want an arm and a leg for it. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your regular store brand. A lot of times I go to Sam's and get my water, and I normally get just the Walmart brand, right? I'm talking about the types of waters: your spring water, your distilled water, your purified, and alkaline. Okay, so alkaline alkaline is the most expensive I found in those type of categories. Just your basic store brand, popular brands, alkaline is going to be the highest, right? And they were selling that or advertising it as a much healthier option, right? Now, I will say this, before I go on, I will say this. As far as taste, alkaline, and I consume a lot of water. So last time I went to Sam's, they didn't have what I normally drink. So I got this. It had a sale on it. So it was at a decent price. And what I wanted to show you was, I'm so stupid. So what I do is I drink the amount of water I drink. This is a liter, right? And that's usually what I buy, liters. I like to drink 3 liters a day, at least. That's the minimum. I try to drink more, but that's the minimum I'll drink, right? I'm going to go with about 3 liters of water a day. There is different opinions about how much water is. A chart you can look up. I'm not going to go down that road because people have different opinions about those things. And I don't want to give you the wrong numbers because when I looked up how much water I should be drinking for my size, it was high. I think it was almost a gallon of water. I've done it. That's hard to sustain over time. You can only do so much of that, man. So I do 3 liters. That's my goal, and I do that pretty consistently. Not pretty. I do that consistently. I do that every day, 3 liters, and then at times I try to do a little bit more. So let's talk about alkaline, right? So doing my research, there's a lot of claims, right? Helps with blood pressure, helps with purifying the body better. What's the other one? Helps you lose weight. It helps with the chemistry, the acid levels of your body. It's a lot of different things, and I really got lost when I started really researching it. I got lost in the verbiage, right? One of the things I heard in quite a few videos I watched was acid reflux. It really, it's not scientific proof, but there are a lot of, doctors have agreed that this is a benefit, right? It will help with acid reflux, right? Whether that's true or not is irrelevant, right? But I will say this, after researching it, right, and I just did this today, right? I don't really see, I'm not going to come up here and tell you that alkaline is a must. Now, it will continue being my go-to because of the taste. I definitely taste the difference, right? But if that's not a big thing for you, I'm not going to push that. But what I will push on you and what I will try to encourage you to do, right? Drink your water. If you want to go and find out exactly what you want or exactly what you should be taking in, look up some charts. Just look up, do a Google search, and you'll find it. Go on YouTube, you'll find it. I don't want to give you some wrong information. So just go check it out, and you'll find that type of information of how much you should be consuming. I will say this: consume as much as you can. 2 or 3 liters, I think, is doable. I have no problem with that, right? And I'm no special than anyone else, right? So try to consume your water. I know that it has some health benefits when it comes to your taste. Also, just consuming of water. And I'm not talking about alkaline, I'm just talking about water, period. Whatever you decide to drink. It helps with your appetite. It helps control your appetite. I definitely will contest to this, or be a witness of this. When you drink water, you eat less. A lot of times you feel you're hungry for food. A lot of times you're thirsty. Now that I will claim that one. You are definitely going to get that from me. I'm going to always preach that. Your water intake is going to help you with your appetite. Because a lot of times I feel like I'm hungry and I really just need some water. Okay? So I want to encourage you to do that, because I know it has helped me, and I'm sure it can help you. So your water, especially when you're exercising, right? Another thing that I found that when you're sweating, right, your body needs to replenish that fluid, right? Don't do it with soda. Don't do it with tea, right? And I'm not saying those things are bad. It's fine to consume those things if you want. Try water. It's better for you, right? It's better for you, right? You don't have to do it alkaline. If you don't want to do alkaline, that's fine. Because like I said, my research today got me saying I'm not going to come up here and preach about alkaline. But what I will preach is the consumption of water is extremely important, okay? I can't preach that enough. So another thing I want to touch on in this video is your just had it in my mind, exercise. So like I said, I'm going to do I'm shooting for a goal this month. I'm going to try to do 80 miles this month. I don't think that's not very difficult. I've done that consistently over the years. 80 miles is when I start getting into the hundreds. Those are challenging, right? And I'm not going to do that until I absolutely know what type of schedule I'm going to have moving forward. And also I got to build that endurance again. I don't have that type of endurance. When I was doing those 100-mile walks, man, I was killing it with 6 and 7 miles, you know. And I don't know if your boy got that. I mean, I'm sure I got that in me. I just got to build myself back up to that level, you know. I've done some 4 miles. If you follow me on Facebook, you've seen I've done some 4 miles. This month, to start this month, it's been kind of slow. I've only had 2 workouts, and I did a 3 in the day we did a little over 2. So not much to speak of, but I'm gonna start getting at it. 80 miles this month. That's the goal, right? I can't really show you. I guess I could show you a little workout with the tension bands, resistance bands. I mean, but I'm not gonna do all that, guys. We're not. Just, you have to take my word for what I'm doing, right? But I would encourage you to try to, you know, the weather's starting to break a little bit, starting to get into, well, here in down south it is, at least, right? Starting to get a little bit better weather. But let's get on the exercise, man. Let's start doing that. Let's start working those goals and seeing what we can do with that. We want to be consistent with whatever we do, right? And that's one of the main things I want to preach on this channel. We don't have to be extreme, right? But we need to be consistent. If you do 1 mile every day, you're killing it. You're killing it. You know what I'm saying? That's 7 miles a week. You're killing it. Okay? You are killing it. All right? So let's not get caught up with numbers. Okay? Let's get caught up with consistency. Let's do something every day. Right? If it's, a vegan meal, one vegan meal a day, consistently every day, you're killing it. You see what I'm saying? You'll be killing it, right? You do a vegan meal a day, you do a mile a day, you take in 3 of these, boy. Just think of the lifestyle change you're making now. See what I'm saying? It doesn't take a lot. What it does take is consistency. Another word we're not going to get caught up in is quitting. Everybody who started that New Year's resolution, you like 3 months in, things are starting to get a little old, right? Yeah, now it's time to really kick in. Now it's time to really, really focus. These are the months, these 3, 4, 5 months, in the year. That's when you starting to think about, man, I'm kind of bored with this, right? Now, man, let's start getting focused. This one we got to start kicking it in. We got to start hitting our stride right now, right? Right now, now I'm being a hypocrite, right? Because I just told you I haven't found my stride and I'm not consistent. But guys, let's start getting consistent with this stuff, man. You start getting consistent, you start building those habits. That's what happens. That's the whole thing, man. You want these things to become habits. You want these. You don't want to be on a diet, right? You want to be on a lifestyle change. You want to do something for the rest of your life, not just for a short period of time. So consistency is how you build that. So let's get consistent with some of these things, man. Let's not quit. Key words: no quitting. Be consistent. That leads to success. Okay? So, like I said, man, this was just an update. We're setting some goals. 80 miles of walking this month. I don't know how I'm going to get that to you. Maybe I'll do some screenshots. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll see my and also on Twitter. I'll try to put those links in the description. Twitter, I'll post them on Twitter. Well, at least I need to start posting them on Twitter. I had stopped. I'm going to start posting them on Twitter. If you're a Facebook friend, you can catch it on Facebook. If you leave comments, if I recognize your name, send me a request, Kevin Johnson. Send me a request, and I'll add you as a friend, and we can encourage each other, okay? Just no foolishness, guys. I'm not a drama guy. I'm not about mess. I'm about uplifting and about influencing in positive manners, right? I'm trying to lead people to have success, not drama. Okay, so let's just don't come with any drama. Okay, let's be positive, right? So, but if you leave a comment, that way I can recognize who you are. I'll add you as a Facebook. You can go check me out on Twitter. I think it's Kevin77267 on Twitter. I think that's what it is. I have a high school picture up there. Boy, I sure wish I can get back to that Kev. That Kev was pretty cool as far as my size, my shape. But anyway, so just come check it out. I'll try to be a little more consistent with my updates. This one is pretty short. I don't think I'll be able to do no workouts for you. I'm not that type of dude. I'm not really one to try to, show working out. I'll just show you the results. I try to, workouts, I can't show you results on workouts, can I? As far as the resistance bands. I can definitely give you the walking results. I can do that. But I can't do the resistance bands. You have to take my word for it. You got to take my word for it on that one. I'm not that dude. I can't work out in front of the camera. I'm not that guy. I'm not even a gym guy. I don't like working out in the gym. You know, when I was young and was in the gym working out, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. And it's not that, I actually, when I was younger, I was in pretty good shape. When I was in my 20s, I was in real good shape, and I really wasn't a gym guy then, but I knew my way around a gym, right? And I wasn't embarrassed. I mean, I lift pretty decent weight, so it wasn't that. I'm just not a gym guy. I don't like to work out in front of people. Guys, I'm a shy guy. Guys not might want to, they don't mind, I ramble so much, right? Dude can't be a shy guy, but I am. I'm a shy guy, so I'm just not into that. So working out on the camera ain't gonna happen. I'll show you some results of my walking. That's about all. The rest of you gonna take my word for it. Okay? So we're gonna end it with that. Sweetie, you got anything you want to add? She's shaking no. She's not feeling the best today, so we ain't gonna force her on the camera. We're gonna let her live. So guys, I'm in these videos like I always do, guys. Take care of each other, guys. Love each other, and guys, be blessed. RaiderKev is out. Peace.